Hello, everybody, and welcome on in. Andy Petrillo, Gareth Wheeler, Jordan Wilson. We continue our preview heading into the 2025 CPL season. Let's take a look at Atletico Ottawa, who had one of the splashiest off seasons in 2024. On paper, guys, they were supposed to be the team to beat. However, it was a disappointing regular season and playoffs after that. Their manager gone. They've made significant changes to their lineup. So what do you think is the biggest storyline here, Jordo, for Atletico Ottawa heading into this next season?
I guess for me, this team keeps me up at night. But the biggest question is, will they fulfill their potential? Will they? On paper, last season, won the off season. Looking at the core players they have within their squad, Didic, Noah Botney, a young defender coming up and emerging. Tier Walker, everyone's high on. Manny Aparicio is loved by everyone who watches the Canadian game. You have players coming in, Monty Patterson. You have different Baloo Tabla names within the squad that you know are players that can go and compete and really contend for a championship. But will they fulfill their potential? Will they play a style that is attractive and conducive to the players that they have within their squad? I hope so, because even when I played in this league in 2022, they were very defensive. They went on the counter, but they weren't a joy to watch. Some people called them boring, and they were right. Some people have called them mundane, and they were also right. But 2022, 2023, 2024 were very similar versions of Atletico Ottawa that didn't fulfill their potential. Can they finally turn it around in 2025? We hope so.
Yeah, I mean, sky's the limit for the club. They're very popular off the field. The fan base is really rallied around this group. The way the club is structured, there's so much to like about it, but just their style of play under Carlos Gonzalez, especially at the end of his tenure, just simply wasn't good enough. They bring in Diego Mejia, a manager from Mexico. Last was with FC Juarez. He says he wants to bring joy and pride to that fan base. That tells me they're going to play much more attacking football. You just can't get away in this league where teams are trying to play positive football on a regular basis. I just think it limited how good they could be. They still have a very strong squad with players like Didic and Aparicio and Tabla. There's a lot to like about the squad construct. It's now Mejia's job to get the most out of it. And that's what the biggest storyline is, how they adapt to this new manager and what he brings to the table.
Yeah, so new manager. Some other players have exited as well, and Ollie Bassett. But what about those additions then? When you look at Ottawa, Wheels, what do you feel is their biggest offseason addition?
Bassett is a huge loss. I felt like the identity of the club kind of rolled through him. But as my good buddy Jordan Wilson said, it seemed like it became a case of too many cooks in the kitchen. I think that this squad, when I look at it on paper, maybe a little bit light at the fullback positions, but through the middle, through really the core of this team, they're very strong. I thought bringing in Noah Botney, the young center back, who really shined at York United last season before succumbing to injury later on in the year, I think it's a really savvy addition. He gets to play alongside Amir Didic. Botney, great with the ball at his feet, has some size as well. Those two players playing across the back line, I think give the team more of a platform to go out and play attacking football. So Botney, for me, one of the best moves that was made over the course of the offseason, and I'm really excited to see what he looks like playing alongside Didic.
The 9 position is a huge obligation in this league, and this could be the year of the Patterson, Monty Patterson, because he has to fulfill big shoes in a Del Campbell that is leaving this Ottawa side in a breakout year of 11 goals and 3 assists. Can Monty be that guy to really start at that 9 position and really stretch teams and get the team going? He has to be, because if they're going to succeed, Atletico Ottawa, they need a killer in the area.
All right, there you go. Getting you set for Atletico Ottawa, who will start off their season on April 5th against the Halifax Wanderers. The 2025 CPL season will be right here on One Soccer.